YouTube. Hey chat. Let's continue playing some more The Outer Worlds. What were we doing? Speak with Bellhop Owens? Find Bertie at the spaceport. So we're gonna show Vivald for now until we can play on the cloud, I think, on the 18th. It's like my computer can handle the first area, but not the later zones, so... We have 10 points, we leveled up. Okay. We're trying to the spaceport. Back there.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
Let's leg it back to the spaceport. And we'll just explore in this area then. So that guy in the bar wanted us to talk to the his smuggling friend who's locked up in prison. Yeah, and the constable's dead.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless breakfast.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
Hey Lee, how you doing? I'm your mark for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going.
You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
If you're not sure where it is, how am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Alright. Anything else?
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
Oh, what do you do to get arrested anyway?
This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. Gives me the creeps. I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of monster, so I started yelling, banging on it. Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here. Not the most graceful thing I've ever done.
Okay. Well, I'm off.
Glad my box hauling days are over.
Oh yes, what we found you doing is just trying to get by the station, weren't you? Drugs in the bathroom. In the public bathrooms. Let's talk to everyone in the bar. Oh, Black Hole Bertie's right here.
What do you want?
Boss, it's Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Birdie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Shh, not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
Do you have any idea how many Tossball posters your face is on?
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Incognito, you mean?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's the matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Birdie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
I don't care how smart he is. What I care about is the man's alibi.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
What were you doing the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
Getting what?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Preserved? Oh, right. Yeah, he was drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Is that where the cow in the room comes into this? Where'd you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow.
Yeah.
There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
So the woolly cow on the VIP floor was your doing?
Oh, wow! That's real clever of you to figure out. Helen would have liked you, I'd wager. Say, is the cow okay?
You got a woolly cow drunk. Woolly cows are not supposed to get drunk.
It was wrong of us. I hope she doesn't have a hangover or nothing. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone else from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
And you sure this guard couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
Come on, man. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
And okay, Felix, you're a bad inspector, just like in the serials.
You want me to intimidate the hack attack? To disrespect the Holmeister? Boss, I'm a ranger for life.
Damn it, you're right. I should have been bad inspector. I fucked it up.
I'm confused. Which is how I always feel watching detective serials, so I think you're doing this right. Look, I talked to Oric, okay? Oric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Oric West? Your bookie, the murderous confidant, secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
I knew that last one was a stretch.
You're a real weird guy. You know that? So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Oric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Isn't that a beer you're drinking?
Oh, I mean the hard stuff. Beer doesn't count. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's data pad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Thanks, I'll take a look at it.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
What? I can't let a suspect be part of the investigation, buddy.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else.
I have a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me about Oric West?
Yeah?
What's his deal?
Oric's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff. We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
Did you mean holistic supplements?
Probably. I can never remember. I just know I trust Oric more than I do any sawbones. Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me.
Expected to take drugs. I get it. You want to keep your fringe medical opinions on the down low.
People get worked up about this kind of thing is all. Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs. Yeah?
And where can I find him?
Oric hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the bunks at the shipping yard.
Why do you have the mascot pull that little stunt over the recording in Helen's room?
I remember sending her the recording, but law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
So you had a man break into Helen's old room to cover it up?
I wish that were the dumbest thing I ever did, but it's not.
And about Helen,
What about her?
why did you break up?
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world. Maybe one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't.
What was your relationship with her like?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen, she saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Did she have any enemies?
Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each.
Okay, let me ask you about something else.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me what it's like being a famous tossball player?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Oh. It's enough for now. Anything else?
Oh,
to
it's you
talk to?
again.
Have a few
What
more
do
questions? No. Ernest?
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something?
How's a fellow like you in the bartending?
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers.
What position did you play?
Position? I don't know. Got hit in the melon a lot, so I ain't the best in the memory department. Actually happened so often it became a specialty of mine.
Oh, getting hit with the ball was a specialty?
Wait, you're Ernest the Bean Padilla? Led the league in hit by serves 2 years in a row? You're a legend, sir. It's an honor.
A legend? Oh, I don't know about that one, kid, but I'm glad folks still remember the history of the game. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head.
I see, so you moved to Eridanos after your playing days ended?
I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat.
I wouldn't mind him. Sounds like you've enjoyed your careers. Don't see a lot of that in Halcyon.
Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me. Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you?
Is anything interesting happening around here?
Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Yeah. Let's see what you've got. I'll take your coffee. Any energy drinks at all? Energy drink. There we go. I can just take that though. Not that one. It's weird. Sealed. We got anything behind the bar? Let's go back up here. And then this door. Mask of the Marketeer. Character in the serials.
Moving.
You just hear me activated right there. That's sealed as well. Is there some... Is there another entrance? Level 36. Heavy armor. Nice. And a helmet. So I need... I'm the only one who needs a new chest piece, isn't I? Level 35. Upgraded. My helmet's 47 now? God. Heavy 36. I'll take that. Nice. Nah, voice is going. A workbench right here. So let's upgrade this. So my money. From 122 up to 182? Damn. Need to put some more mods on it though. Silver tongue mod. What have we got? I think I just put them all away. Go back to my ship. Sprinting speed though. Yeah, I got that one. Is there another way in?
Does Sublight Underground run this place? Looks a lot cleaner than the Groundbreaker.
I'm on my way.
Got 2 sealed doors. At a restricted area. The Harbour Master's office.
Why, it's the inspector. Good on you, making a proper entrance.
As I say, coming in from the balcony.
You would not believe how many times that ladder's come in handy. Why ladders do not come standard in all offices is completely nonsensical. Now then,
You're actually
here for my
commenting on
alibi,
it.
I assume?
See, meant. Oh, that's awesome. Later, first I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
It was pretty obvious they weren't slug. One forgot to load his pistol.
Did he really? My word, I hope you shot him. Clearly someone out there wants you thinking I sent my goons after you.
But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Yeah, the administrator. Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. I'm used to working with Lou, you see? I hope you won't hold it against me.
So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector.
With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Then how am I supposed to trust anything you say?
It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
I bet you'd make a killing selling tickets to a funeral.
Why, Inspector, that's terrible. Besides, given how long she was likely to live and continue working, the math doesn't work out. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then?
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
And what's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'll say this once, whoever's behind this is going to jail, not to you.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before I get started,
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
the constable is dead.
Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
This was murder, alright.
It seems murder is becoming an unsettling trend on Eridanos as of late. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer.
Did you know the constable well?
Would it surprise you to hear that, despite being on opposite sides of the law, we were friends? That her loss comes as a sudden blow. Maria was a decent soul. And law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know.
You were drinking buddies? I'm sorry, Constable Keene, she didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't. But let's discuss something else. Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
Why does Ludovico hate you so much anyway?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
That's assuming he could refuse it?
Intimidation has its role in diplomacy. Still, his choice to work with Sublight was indeed a choice. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
So you tricked him? That can't be it, can it?
My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
You did steal what was rightfully his.
Do you think power belongs to those who submit the proper paperwork requesting it? Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
Why do you care so much what the board thinks?
Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
Which of course you are.
I wish I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye.
I have more questions about Helen.
Very well.
Did you have any dealings with her?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
That didn't strike you as suspicious?
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
Only that I'm on to you.
Understood. I hope your suspicions prove useful in uncovering the truth. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes.
If you didn't kill her, any idea on who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
Clearly you don't.
This murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture.
I'm listening.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
That's all I wanted to know.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What, or who, made you decide to investigate me?
You're one of Eridanos' major players. It only makes sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not. Now then, did you need anything else?
Excuse me.
I'm going.
Nothing. No.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Engineering. Short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Well, Parvati, you being in my party increases my engineering skill a lot, so... That was really you. Moo...
Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has this been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine the dust.
98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers in diameter.
Oh, okay, thanks.
This unit is glad to have been of service, Inspector.
Taste the dust. It... it tastes slightly dusty. Glad I resolved that.
You have some unorthodox methods, Inspector.
The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
Wild guess. The bug was planted roughly a week before Helen's death?
That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
The gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Analyze the fingerprints.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Just making sure.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
So I know it opens up, and he knows that I know it opens up, but I can't open it up. Can I talk to him about it?
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
No. Can you even open it? Actually open it up in this game? It's just...
Make an appointment early next time.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety. What was that?
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh shit. Intimidate whatever I want?
All right, but I got my eye on you.
Intimidate them, just walk right through. Is there even anything in here at all? It's a bunch of garbage. Okay. What's she gonna do? Gonna fight me, eh? So... Oh, West is down here. Is the restricted area over there? I'll have some pancakes.
Hey, pal. Over here. Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Are you the Joker? Better than beer?
Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals. natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know,
Drugs.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Oh, really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
And what kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend.
Reverse
You got
vitamin
stress
D?
problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted
License?
mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they contain the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
I'd like to ask you some questions about Birdie.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
Yes, give me that now. What makes you think I'm a sheriff?
Because you talk like one. I'd like to ask you some questions. No one says that outside of the serials.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble, I just want to talk.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
Was Birdie with you the night Halsey and Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
How do you know Birdie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantisaur essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
B negative? Yeah, different... Yeah. Is that an actual thing, though? Black hole Birdie has a substance problem?
Nah. What Birdie's got is a stress problem. He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. And then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Heard you taught Birdie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Yeah, that's all for now. Can I actually buy
What
you
can I
some
do you
drugs?
for?
Got a few more questions about
Sure,
Birdie.
alright.
Never mind.
What can I do you for?
Can I buy drugs?
Alternative.
T-Day, I've heard pain is a great way to jog the memory.
Oh, you're a corrupt officer. Well, heck, why didn't you say so? What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. And if you're a real freak?
Can I actually buy then? I want all the drugs. I'm not gonna get mad at me for going rent unit, buy a bunk, tired of sleeping on the ship. These are bedrooms. Waiver. Not responsible for any damage incurred while you rent this unit. Does not guarantee this unit is vermin free. Rent the unit. Currently occupied. Okay, we're gonna find giant sprats in here. Or the worms. Currently occupied? Sorry, is it owned by someone, you mean? There's no one in here. They occupied like it's a bathroom or something, like a toilet. Don't you like rent it for the day? There might be giant worms. So you just go and find a room. It's like, this one's occupied. This one's free right now. The hell? Examine hole in by a bunk wall. A green light pours into the wall. Some kind of radiation. These rooms are radioactive, rendering them all extremely dangerous for prolonged use. Why are they radioactive? You got a radioactive, like, mobile home? Like, what the? Slug Worker Identity Cartridge. What do I need that for? Are there any creatures in here? These are all locked. Should we get onto the roof? No. Security. Robot charging station. Spaceport security protocol checklist. Wait for docking, greet the captain. Retrieve the cargo manifest. Offer cargo insurance. If captain declines, notify slug fixers to rearrange their cargo. Is that like... that meant to be the smuggling fee then? If no additional unmentioned cargo was found, plant your own. Wow. Another restricted area. Benton?
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
There's a package I'm looking for. Came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
So this is the package that guy sent me for. Lie is evidence in Helen's murder investigation. I'm authorized by the admin.
You're that inspector? Alright, here's the package. Anyone asks? Tell them I don't even work here. Simpler that way.
I've got a couple of questions for you then.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
What's so bad about managing a bunch of cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
That's all for now.
Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
I'll see you around. Need the shipping yard keycard to hack this in. Do you have
sure
the
thing.
keycard? Shit. A hat? Hacking 72, damn. Need 110. I need the card. Or come back and bring Max. Card's gotta be around it somewhere. Oh, this is a restricted area.
On my way back!
And small pancakes.
Wow, nice work.
So what is my rep with Slug right now? They won't like me running around here. Sublight Underground? Oh, 4%, 1%. Like, no rep yet. Smuggled cargo? Wait, what was that? A heavy package wrapped in brown paper. On the back, the words "Love Gladys" are scrawled in the blacking. So Gladys is the lady in the groundbreaker. Sent to Supply Underground. What's that for?
Nicely done.
You ran out. Guy right there. Well, I grabbed that. Let's get out of here. Hey, it's time to change my contacts. Is there anything else we can just see from here? Get in there. Me just jumping along the fence, speaking over. I'm going for it. There's a guy right there. Where is he facing? This way? Oh, he's moving.
I wish I could do that.
But there's a beach button. Well, I found some cargo thing. Where's the key card for the terminal? Get up here. I'm going further this way. These are the restricted area. Kind of like this Western music for this area. Western sheriff's office. The sheriff's dead. Lawless town. Supplied freight storage and processing. I'm guessing that's the main entrance.
Sure.
What? Nothing.
Heading back.
Step lively, friend.
Shit. Can't get too close though. The skies won't last. Let's go into the. Let's just go to the front entrance first. Does this save when I go through here? 1537. Save before we go really far into that restricted area.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
What?
Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Oh, I accidentally skipped something. Something along the lines of, I'm the inspector, let me through. Whoa. All of this is like level 36. Platinum armor? That's light armor. That's also platinum though. Platinum heavy armor. So I need to mod my new armor.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
Spread of unusual size. More of them.
It's the inspector.
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Slug Worker ID cartridge? I'm allowed to see from that locker, but not that one. Should I better not start shooting in here. A lot of blood on that shower floor. You have to go to the toilet just like that. I'd rather shit myself.
Is fight night still on then?
Yeah, we're on. I got 500 riding on Dr. Billy taking it all.
You bet on a sprat named Dr. Billy? What's he a doctor of?
Victory. Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh my god.
You're being absurd. Sprats can't earn doctorates.
Tell that to the good doctor. He does what he wants.
That's multiple years of study. Do sprats even live that long?
No idea. All I know is he's going for a second doctorate in netting me an obscene amount of money.
The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
Oh, can we make a cure from that? Medical. Sprats do have highly adaptive immune systems.
An excellent point, Inspector. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens, and other biological threats.
Why is this sprat so big?
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
Okay. What would anyone want an unusually large sprat for?
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this sprat is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, gone quiet.
Damn, there's a big black eyes and pointy teeth. Giant space rat.
Wouldn't be sublight without a discreet gambling den.
Is that the gun from the... Let's take this. All in. Heavy machine gun. Increased rate of fire. Attacks with this weapon have a chance to inflict stagger. Let's walk in here and take this.
Hey there, little buddy. Isn't she just the cutest? Her name is Sheila. Say hello, Sheila. Purpleberry Punch is her favorite, isn't that right? She's my best friend. Actually, she's my only friend.
Seen worse public toilets?
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect. Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
I remember at school, high school, like, the doors wouldn't close properly. And they're like, go for to take a piss, it's the only one free. And they just, just pissing about and barging in. Like, funny. Funny dude. This thing was a prank.
Ooh, fragile. Look at me. I'm a special little package, all wrapped up with clouds and whispers. Package thinks it's hot shit. Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Where's the key card for the...
Wait, maybe this N-ray warning isn't decorative. I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica. Sublight Underground takes care of its own. We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
No, I was the recipient of a lot of pranks, Don't want to go back there or have to relive those memories.
We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
Restricted access. Ella Tinsley, that's right.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
I've had to take down a few perps, yeah, just a few.
Perps? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
How many have I actually killed? Can I check my stats? What's the culprit been stealing then?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
So it sounds like our perp's not fencing the stolen goods?
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's choice sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Maybe they're looking for something and can't find it? So our perp is desperately low on ink?
That's probably not their motive. No.
And who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Oh, maybe it's the problem with the automex.
Could be. Those things will break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Okay, thanks for the head up.
It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
It's enough for now.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Hey, is that the keycard to access his terminal? Anything on there I should know about?
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing though, if that helps any. Hi, Inspector.
Ma'am, why do you have your pistol out? Any hot spaceport gossip I should know about?
Keeping your ear to the ground, Inspector? I get it. Oh, I get it. I heard Bertie Holcomb's over at the Copper Bottom Cantina, if that's exciting to you. I'm more of a Hephaestus Hammers fan myself. Oh, and Burbage 3001 stopped by the warehouse the other day. Needed a replacement part for his synthetic tear dispensing system. I fixed him up.
Whoa, wait. We know he's involved? He, the administrator reprogrammed this robot and used it to kill Helen, we know that. At least, yeah, seems like it. You suck parts of Burbage's model?
Kind of. You can think of the components our automechs use as being sort of one size fits all. They work with just about every model of automech Slug uses. Burbage 3001 too, because he's made by the same company who does our loading automechs over in the shipping yard.
About the missing cargo.
Happy to help however I can.
Never mind, I'm off. Can you just sit back down in your chair? That's perfect. You just sit there. Now steal your armor and clothes. Insert keycard or just hack it. For fun. Incoming messages from Benton. It happened again. Benton, we're missing cargo again. I can't see a pattern. Seriously? I'm not gonna start holding the cargo around myself. Outgoing messages to Benton. Malfunctioning automex. Yeah, they're not going for the most expensive cargo. Chocolate milk. Cranial protectors, lemon slap, blasting agent. Boxes of pens. Is it just a prank?
Staying out of sight.
Great work.
Seems like the robots are probably malfunctioning, yeah. Or maybe they're randomly stealing a bunch of other stuff to try and hide the pattern. Princess of Hephaestus' copper locket. And the restricted area. Set everything in here. I don't know if that saves if I go through there, so 1734. Do that. Yep.
Taking a break? Don't let the boss catch you.
Yeah, I'm just taking a break. Why is it glowing green in here? Is it radioactive too? I better keep my stats up. Drink and eat. I need to intimidate my way out of this. It's my disguise. Is there anything around here? Where's the point of this place? Um... Reactivated. So, what are we doing? Trying to... I found a smuggled cargo. Oh, the guy in the bar wanted me to find that cargo. We found it. What about... Find the source of the bugged thing. This way. In the bathroom.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Book right next to the toilet. Sure, we want to pick that up. I'm not looking at that one. Ew, how long has this been on the ground?
Please don't taste the dirt this time.
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
I'm sorry. Why was it doing in the bathroom? Did someone else just happen to pick up the book and just like, oh, I'm gonna take this book to the bathroom and then... Any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Take it? You can take it, Felix. Hacked auto-mechanical. Ah, someone hacked them to try and...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Reminder, this unit is worth more than your entire extended family.
Oh, it's because I'm aiming my gun at him?
Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Scan for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Can you identify the new trigger?
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Oh, let's have a look inside this automech. You guys are not hacked though, right?
Got it.
Right, I'm just gonna...
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Can we hack him? Lockpick? Parvati's here. Inspiration, Parvati. Think you could disable the failsafe?
You got it, Cap.
Failsafe
Nice.
successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
I'm sorry, what? Now you're offering me to use engineering to disable the failsafe? Where?
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
Where? What's a bug? View the most recently added data log.
Ejecting data log 17C.
View the log. Looks like this automatic has instructions to skim random cargo every 1 to 4 days. This is random. Why? What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists. Unit entering standby mode. Have a nice day.
What did that say? I missed that. Something special about that one now. Will her card work on here?
You one of the new workers?
Where's the key card for that? Okay, what else? Return to Cedric, inform him that you've solved the skimming problem. So they were skimming cargo and trying to like blame it on just a robot malfunctioning. Okay. And let's do the side quest first. Return to Cassidy about this other smart smuggled cargo for Gladys. What's that ladder? Oh wait, is this the secret entrance to the... Ah.
All right, hushing up.
Teleporting. God. This is gonna open up into... Ooh. Jackpot. That's sealed though? Can't even open it up from the side. Now this is like the top level. The other guy has another sealed door at the bottom. You just teleported again, didn't you? Let's turn around and see Parvati. So this one? Hmm. Can I get in there at all? Hmm. Hmm. Remind me. No, I tried a valve today and this wasn't running well today. I don't understand why it was working well yesterday, but not today. I did do a driver update, but then I did do a driver update this morning, but then I reverted back, but then I still had a lot of stuttering going on. So, I'm just gonna wait until I can play on the cloud. My computer's not good enough. I wonder whether it's because we might have progressed and opened up the main city. It was like blocked off initially. So initially wasn't too hard on my computer, but then computer can't handle the giant city, maybe. Well, I was waiting until the 18th. I can play on the cloud then, so. I need to get a better graphics card. Let's go talk to Justy.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
I've got the cargo. What's next?
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
Okay. One delivery coming up. So, this guy. Maybe this quest is related to how I get in here. Ah.
Welcome back. The Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
I've got a shipment of something for
A
you.
shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of saltuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
I like boneless bratwurst.
Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time. For fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
Right. Persuasion, I might be investigating House in Helen's death, but I'm no constable and we can trust me.
An independent, huh? Be a big risk letting you into my sanctum. Though if you're telling the truth, I think it'd be more than worth it. All right. Follow me to the back.
There we go. Oh, is this is this room though?
All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Didn't even notice. Just too dumb. Must have been the wind. Nice place you got here. Can I peruse your wares?
Regular wares? Sure. Currently waiting on my next black market shipment, so come back in a bit if you want to see those. Let me take that package off your hands, whatever the case. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Since you went through all the work to bring it to you, can I see what's in the box?
See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as it's nothing proprietary, volatile, or breathing. Let's have a little look. Contraband weapon parts, a few chemicals for the crafting of high explosives. All fairly standard. Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. Useful stuff.
Oh. Let's have a look at your stock. Have you got any left? I'll just sell this stuff I found. Ah, this looks strangely familiar. I have one of these, just like it. Wide-brimmed hat increases your intimidation. Pirate's eye covering, like, increases your lying. Oh, some more extra heavy armor there. We'll hold on to them just in case. My new armor? What is that? A mining helmet increases your hacking. And what have you got for sale? Have we actually got anything good? A scythe? Attacks from this weapon that hit multiple enemies increase the wielder's damage for a short time. Up to 3. Was that nurse just the mod? But how much? I mean, mate, you don't really have anything that good.
Greetings again, my friend. Hope you've been keeping free of the yoke of the law. Within reason, that is.
I guess I did just sell the good stuff. How's the shady dealing treating you?
Pretty well, I'd say. Been thinking about expanding my network to include some other shop managers throughout Eridanos. But then I realized that someone could joke that we're contrabanding together. And I've decided I don't want to do it anymore.
You've a lot in the way of goods out back? Must have some pretty reliable suppliers.
Hey, a good black market owner never reveals their secrets. All I can say is that I get regular shipments from a place that rhymes with Smallbrook. Dealing with Sublight behind Sublight's back, I'm sure there's something poetic to be said about that, but I'm on the clock.
Okay. And how do I get into the other place? So shall I return to Dash? It's just downstairs.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
One package of questionable goods delivered and signed for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
Yeah, no, I did your job for you. I'm taking all the pay.
Should have never asked for your help.
Did I lose Reb? What? I failed? I failed. My only failed quest? Counts as failed? Shit. How far back? I wanna try and keep my rep with them. Shit. So, speak to the robot. Turn to Cassidy. Son of a. Speed through this. Quickly steal all this stuff. Again. I want to get on their good side. I thought I might be able to intimidate him. I don't want no failed log in my quest book. No failed quest. Let's see what happens if I'm... Let's give him some of the bits. So we didn't even have to use this maintenance tunnel. He just opens up the door for you later and just leaves.
You're back. Nope.
Did we do the robot part though?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh.
All right. So, I suppose we will. Here's. See? Oh.
Damn it. Okay, he's quickly steal some stuff again. Can't just save whenever I want. And nothing to buy. What else have you got actually?
Greetings again, my friend. Oh. But...
Okay, so that's that. And talk to him. Was that after we spoke to the robot
Hope
though?
the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
I did all the work while you and yours sat around. You're lucky to get anything. I'll give you 1,000 bits.
What? That ain't gonna be enough to get Cass out of prison, and it ain't what we agreed to. Ah, shit. Looks like it was wrong to assume you were just like Hawthorne after all. Sure hope I can figure something out to pay Cass's fine. Ain't got nothing else to chat about.
I'll take it. So, we also went around the back after we left there, right? We've already done the robot. What if I do give him all the bits? He lets me in the back there? I don't know. I don't think there was anything useful. Oh, we did do the bug thing. Oh, right, okay. So we've not done the robot.
Timeline transmission in. Due to the.
Please don't taste the dirt this time.
Based on. Inspector, the step. 4 times once. Slug. There is a.
Loading auto. How can.
You got it, Cap.
Fails. Eject.
Oh, I can see this now. There's also an instruction to steal a specific package. 6875. Oh, there we go.
Apologies.
Hide it amongst the random ones. Okay. Not as much. Once we talk to her now, he's still in prison.
Dash told me that you kept our money. How low can you get? Ain't got nothing to say to a backstabber.
Well, you are criminals.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I sold your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got this serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Engineering. Somebody bypassed the loading mix security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good. Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
Culprit didn't want you to. It was a cover-up.
A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Sneaking check your pocket?
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Did I just try to put the listening device on him? What? Is this the shits covered one? So they were listening from the toilet? Oh. I see. Then they just left it there, though? Sure was, and whoever this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
What? And she used it to research slug shipments instead?
Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
You helped her make money for Slug, you mean?
As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please, this is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Seems we found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you did know, and this is all a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns. Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Can you open up your secret room? Pretty please. Go back to Ludovico, update him. And also report back that you found that old Bertie. And he's got an alibi. So we'll do those before going to the next area. I think we're done in this area now. Okay. There's that room on the bottom, can't open it. Goodbye, Western Town. Let's go talk to the administrator then before I head off. And then we'll just have a big day of playing this tomorrow, maybe? Try loading it without again. And I'll see if it works, but don't always play this.
Alright, here we go!
Oh, there's no damage.
Don't let up!
Nice one! Here I go!
Oh yeah! That's funny! I just want to be your friend!
They remind me of those, like, puppet game, horror game that came out recently. Newest drivers are usually best, yeah. I installed it today. Yeah. Yeah, I'll reinstall the latest ones, so... And try again. Otherwise, I'll just play this all day. You can play Avowed later, on the 18th.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you. And next up.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true.
She was murdered in her office.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
Was she important to you?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
Whoever murdered her used the Needler.
The Needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel. Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf.
I checked her terminal. Why were you tampering with Burbage 3001?
Why were you going through Maria's terminal?
Because I'm the law-damned inspector. Now answer the question.
Any upgrades to valuable automechanicals must be authorized by me. I'm the administrator. And you need to focus on the hunt for Helen's killer. Was there anything else?
I managed to track down Black Hole Bertie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Bertie's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Go easy on him, he's just lost the love of his life.
I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Bertie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything else for me?
I also looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
He's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case.
That doesn't surprise me. Cedric practically stole his way to Eridanos. He'll do everything in his power to keep you off his trail. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
Helen was making money for Cedric, I doubt he has a motive for killing her.
No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd want us to make. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
Name the murderer if you're ready. No, I'm not. I'll be back. So it seems Helen was spying or listening on Cedric. She's getting involved with something shady. She broke up with Bertie to try and protect him, I'm guessing. And the administrator is also doing something shady. It seems like he might have hacked the robot to kill her, or at least someone used his credentials. Is this updating our board? It is. Examine your suspects. Who could have killed Halsey and Helen? What was their motive? What is this? I still got more to do though, but Bertie Holcomb. He zooms in. What are we doing here, Mr. Spectre Sherlock? Examine the broken tossable stick. All the evidence was put in the room too. They were arguing at the picnic because she broke up with him. Felix is just here with me as well. Spencer. Examine the hotel's security footage. While Chef Anwar looks away, Spencer can be seen tampering with Helen's food. So he just tried to like give her food poisoning to try and like get her out of the way, make her just seem bad. Not actually try to kill her though. So I think it's Burbage was hacked. Examine his maintenance logs. Someone accessed his overrides. Examine his prop gun. His most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. He wanted him to actually look better. Like, actually improve him. I think. he was just like the tool administrator, I'm thinking. We not got a picture? Does he know more than he lets on? That's it. The mascot. He was in your room searching through her belongings. On behalf of Bertie. Cedric Kincannon. Where? The profitability? Not like met her yet. People being murdered. Couple there. Examine the list of victims. Why was Dr. Blossom killed? Bit of research. Yeah. What was she researching again? Why did they kill her? Just to... She was in the way, and they wanted to quickly download and destroy, delete any data. I think that was a bit like rushed by the assailants. That wasn't part of their plan. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because I went there. Examine Constable Keane. Why was she killed? Maybe she found evidence. She was killed by the Needler. I don't know why she was killed. She had the security tape. That why she was just in the way. He wanted to quickly collect the security tape and delete it. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time as well. And the main target was Helen. We've not met the administrator in person yet. That's the point. Is he actually just a robot or an AI? Consider the atmospheric complex. No one was allowed to enter or leave, apart from me. Well, we've still got more to do. Name the murder if you're ready, but no, we've got... Talk to the Prophet yet. Still got a few more areas to visit. And find Bellhop Owens in the same area. But we shall do that tomorrow, chat, I think. And see if we can finish this, maybe. Or if not, within the next few days. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna be off for now, chat. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See you later, Lee.